Hey everyone, this is Tyron with Anytime Fitness in Katy-Richmond. We're back with another Fat Incinerator class. We're super excited for this one because it's one of my favorites because it has a theme in and around surfing. So you may not know it, but I love surfing, been surfing for many years, although I don't get to do it as much anymore because there's just not any water nearby. But I still love it whenever I can, get down to Galveston, Freeport, even down to Costa Rica and other places to be able to get my fix of salt water. And so what we wanted to do is to go through some exercises that are very, very good for anybody that's involved in surfing. Now, anybody that out there that has ever surfed before, you know just how physically demanding it is, how much of a workout it is. And so we're going to use some of those pieces that are related to surfing to be able to incorporate them in our workout. Now for today, we will need some additional equipment just to be able to add some resistance. So go into your pantry like we did last time and you can grab some gallon jugs. All right, we've got some non-perishable canned goods you can use. Good for curls, overhead pressing. These are going to be some of the exercises we're going to do. Whatever you want. We've also got peanut butter jars that we're going to use. And so, like always, we are going to have Sarah running the more difficult portions of this. I may also do that as well, but I'll show both, and then I'll do the easier side of the exercises. The way it's going to work is that we're going to go through our stretches, and then after our stretches, we're going to go through our warm-up. The warm-up is going to be 30 seconds, and we're going to have a total of 4 exercises, and we're going to go through those 4 exercises 2 times. All right, and then we're going to get into our circuit, and once we're into our circuit, we're going to go through that circuit once. And then for all of you that are going for that full hour, you'll go through that circuit one more time, okay? All right, now you can of course adjust the timeline as far as how many seconds you are working on the circuit. We're gonna do it for 45 seconds. If you wanna do each of those exercises for a minute, feel free, go for it. Now for those of you that have seen our April challenge using the MyZone heart rate monitors, this is a great workout for you to be able to reach those effort points. So check out that post on social media and you'll see exactly what the challenge is. 4,000 effort points is what we're shooting for. So that is not an easy task, but I think it's totally doable. I got my effort points in earlier today, so this workout for me is a bonus. And so yeah, super excited to be able to see who of you are gonna go after those effort points. All right, so let's go ahead and get it started. We're gonna start with our stretches. Woo! Let's get this show on the road. Sarah's sitting here waiting anxiously. Let me go ahead and move these cans of chili out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and come, legs spread apart, coming down. Good, nice stretch on those hamstrings, lower back, arms, coming across, reaching for that favorite ankle, checking your shoestrings, stretching on the hamstrings. Good. You can also pull with this arm here, stretching across this portion of your body, then coming across the other side. Good. Woo. Nice. All right. Now, woo, there's an appropriate song. All right. Good. Oh yeah, I love surfing. There is nothing that feels quite like when you're able to pop up on your board, riding a wave. Amazing feeling. It's totally addictive. Ask my wife. I would go surfing in the craziest conditions. Hurricanes, all that. I know it seems strange, but when you get addicted to surfing, there's nothing that stops you. Sharks, jellyfish, seen it all. All right, so I'm gonna go across the legs here, coming down. But I do have to say, one of the scariest moments that I've ever had in my life was in Indonesia at a place called Impossibles, the surf spot there, where the waves are so fast and so big. There's a reason why they call it the Impossibles, because it feels impossible to be able to get on a wave there because they're so fast and so big. And I got totally, what they call a ragdoll, just pounded, flipped around and around and around when I got caught on a wave, and that happened several times, and then I was done with Impossibles after that. Good. All right, now we're gonna go and bring arms up, arm across, up and underneath, but I love that area. Southeast Asia, some of the best surf spots in the world. In fact, one of the boards that I have right here that you don't see is from Indonesia. Yep. This board right here is from Florida, and this board right here I actually picked up in Europe. So we've been around when it comes to surfing. Good. Nice. All right, go ahead and bring your shoulders up. I think one of the other more intimidating times surfing, not that this is going to help anybody with getting out on a surfboard, but when the first place that I ever surfed was in a place called New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Okay, coming back the other way, rolling arms forward. New Smyrna Beach, Florida, it's about midway on the east coast of Florida. It's where my grandmother, who's now passed away, where she lived. And this is actually where I started surfing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and start our marching. All right, opposite leg, opposite arm. So when I went to New Smyrna Beach, I convinced my wife that I was absolutely going to be dedicated to surfing because I saw some people out in the ocean surfing. So I was like, I got to get a surfboard. So we went, picked up a surfboard, went out in the water, and then while I was out there, you fall down a lot when you're surfing, no matter how good you are. Anyway, you fall over into the water and so forth. The board flips over and goes. So just keep on going, keep on pushing. And one of the fins on the back of the surfboard nicked my ankle. And I didn't realize it at the time how bad that nick was until I got out of the water, showed my wife, and it was bleeding. And so now we're going to go same arm, same leg, same arm, same leg. There you go, like a string connected to your knee, just pulling it up. Yeah, and so my ankle was bleeding. Didn't think anything of it, so I got back in the water and kept surfing and just had a great time. But when we got back to Texas, I went and looked on the internet as to where I'd been surfing in New Smyrna Beach. Now going back to opposite leg, opposite arms. Keep moving. And when I got online and searched for New Smyrna Beach, Florida, the very first thing that popped up on Google was shark bite capital of the world. That's right, shark bite capital of the world, meaning more people were bitten by sharks in that one area than anywhere else in the world. And so, of course, that kind of freaked me out at that point because I, of course, was bleeding in the water that whole time. Okay, same leg, same arm, but I never got bit by a shark, never have, but I've seen them pop out of the water. And of course, all the surfers, run for the beach. And then about 10-15 minutes later, somebody gets it in their head that, oh yeah, the sharks are gone, I'm going back out, and then all the surfers go back out again. So that's how it is with surfing in sharky waters. All right, you guys feeling good? Get warmed up? All right, let's get into our warm-up. Now, this is going to be a mixture of what we have: skiers, jumping jacks, bodyweight squats, and overhead presses. With the overhead presses, you're going to want your canned goods, so make sure you have those ready. All right, so the skiers is going to be like this. You're basically going to be moving those feet back and forth, okay? Replacing one foot with the other, okay? Now I'm going to get my trusty stopwatch that I brought, so I don't have to use my watch itself. All right, you guys ready? For those of you that are going to be doing alterations, you can just basically kick out your foot side to side. All right, ready? 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Let's bring up the music. Keep it going, Sarah. Yeah, Sarah's incredibly awesome. Is in great shape. She did her workout earlier today too. Yep. We've just had all kinds of workouts. Our son has PE, at home, and so he had to do a workout this morning. Man, everybody's working out. It's great. Woo! Keep it going. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, right into the jumping jacks. Okay. This is how the jumping jack is going to look. For those of you that are altering it, half jacks. All right, ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh, yeah. Very nice. I'd have to say my favorite place to surf in the world is probably Costa Rica. Of course, learning in Florida and surfing the Gulf Coast here in Texas, Those will always be special places for me. But I think as far as quality of waves and surroundings in Costa Rica is amazing. And relax. All right, now we're gonna go into body weight squats. So again, feet outside your shoulder width, toes pointed out, knees following the direction of your toes. Just like that, all right? For those of you that are looking for alterations, just don't go down as low, okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! Now, if I were gonna start surfing for the first time, I'd probably head down to Galveston or Freeport. Don't be afraid of the water. That's just because the Mississippi dumps a lot of dirt into this area, and that's why it's brown. All right. Now, we got about, here we go, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now go ahead and grab your cans. Thank you. And this, we're going to be overhead, pressing up. Okay? All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. So typically when you start surfing, you start with a very long board. And these long boards have lots of buoyancy and can ensure that they hold your weight, provide a lot of stability. Whereas the boards that you see behind us are short boards, and those you need a bit more experience to be able to use those boards with any degree of effectiveness or enjoyment, because they can be quite frustrating. Good, all right, relax. All right, go ahead and put those down. We're gonna go ahead and go back to our skiers. Ready, round 2, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. That takes a little bit of coordination.
Yeah.
Woo. There we go. Nice. Now, coordination, speaking of coordination, when you surf, it takes quite a lot of coordination. It looks easy, of course. Anything that is one of these kinds of sports, you watch professionals do it and you're like, oh my goodness, they make it look so easy. That's so true. Relax, everybody. Okay, now we're gonna go to jumping jacks. Ready, and go. Very good. So starting out, it does take a lot of coordination. You need a strong core, and quite a lot of cardio endurance, because you're paddling all the time. And unless you're in really perfect conditions, that ocean can be very, very exhausting to deal with. Good. Here we go. And relax. All right, now body weight squats. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Woo. All right. After this, 15 seconds, we're gonna go to overhead presses, and then we should be good with our warm-up, and we're gonna get right into our circuit. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Grab those cans. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Now, of course, if you're doing this and you feel like, hey, the weight is too much, just drop the weight and just do it with your body weight, just your arms, and you should be fine.
Or the TV remote.
Yeah, TV remote.
That shouldn't be far.
Good. Keep going. Let me see. And relax. Go ahead and put those down. Good work, everybody, with your warm-up. Nice job. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go through a series of exercises. The very first exercise is going to be a surfing squat. Now, when you pop up on the board, you all know that we're standing like this, okay? So for me, I like my left foot to be back, okay? This is called goofy foot, right? For anybody that feels comfortable, maybe on a skateboard or something like that, with your right foot back, This is your normal stance, okay? Goofy foot is the opposite. So this is the direction I like to be in. And so what we're gonna do for a surfing squat is we're gonna be in the surfing squat and we're gonna be just like this and we're just gonna drop down, okay? Now we're going for 45 seconds. Again, the alteration is for you to just go low, just adjust how low you go, okay? All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds, let's do it. Yeah, oh yeah, feel that wave. Love it. Oh, I just want to go surfing now. Man, talking about it. I'm gonna go check the surf report. I think that's pretty good social distancing if you're out on a board by yourself, in the water. Yeah, it is serenity, peaceful, very zen-like to be out there, sitting on your board, looking at the water. Okay, here we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Now, the next exercise is what we call low froggers, okay? Now, when you're on a surfboard, you are going to be low. You want to be low, okay? As you're adjusting to how the water moves underneath you. So what we're going to do to help strengthen our legs to be able to do that is we're going to go low. So we're going to be down here, coming really low, all right? It's basically a squat, but we're going to be coming down, touching that floor, okay? Now, again, just like our normal squat we just did, the adjustment is just don't go down as low. Are you ready? Here we go. 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on, surfers, let's go. Yeah. Woo. This definitely starts to burn. Those hamstrings, quadriceps. Good. One thing that can help you is make sure you squeeze that tush to help you come back up. Good. Keep pulsing. Keep pulsing. We're 20 seconds in. Remember, we're going 45 seconds. Good. Woo, I'm excited for what we got next. All right. Good. 15 seconds. Keep pushing. Good. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good work. Woo! That burns. All right, so for all of you that are wondering, man, if I ever were on a surfboard, how would I actually get to my feet? Because of course you're paddling, trying to get yourself into the wave, getting enough speed with your arms, and then popping up, and then being able to ride the wave, all right? So actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice that. So what you can do is we are gonna turn the camera down a little bit towards the floor, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna imagine that you had a surfboard outlined on the floor, okay? Sarah's gonna have hers there. She's gonna watch out that she doesn't kick that board. That's the one thing about surfboards, they're very delicate. You don't wanna knock them over. All right, so I've got my surfboard right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be on the ground like this, and I'm gonna be acting like I'm paddling. When I'm in the wave and I'm ready to pop up, I'm gonna do a push-up, bring my feet up underneath me, just like that. All right, coming back down, coming up on the board, just like that. All right, those who can do that most effectively and quickly are able to get into more waves than, let's say, someone else. Now, this is very fatiguing, okay? And so, if you have a very big board, let's say you're just starting out, what you're gonna do is you're gonna push up, bring one foot in front of you, and then pushing up, okay? So let's go ahead and have Sarah practice that. Coming down, good, pushing up, bring her right foot up, and then standing up. Good, just like that. That's what we're gonna wanna do. I'm gonna do the more advanced way, and Sarah's gonna do the, let's say, well, the more difficult or the easier way, okay? All right, are we ready? Here we go, 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Good. Woo. Very good. All right.
doing karate.
Woo! Nice.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things, of course, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1 is that as the board, you can relax. As the board is moving forward and as the wave is coming behind you, it's pushing the board up. So as you pop up, the board is actually at an angle like this. And so it's a little bit down more like this. So it's not as flat like we're experiencing here. So it's a little bit easier in some ways. All right, so now go ahead and grab a drink of water. And now we're gonna move on to our next exercise, which is where we're gonna ride the wave with the pulse, okay? And the way we're gonna do that is that we're gonna be in our wave stance and we're just gonna be moving back and forth, okay? Just like that. Switching the weight from one leg to the other, okay? Now again, just like our squat, if you need a little bit easier, just don't come down so low. For those of you that want it harder, bring those hips down lower and just move back and forth, all right? All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Just shifting. Woo, feel that wave. There you go. Nice. Woo, how does that feel, Sarah?
You can feel it, inner thighs.
Yeah, ride that wave. Woo. Good. Very nice. Keep it going, keep it going, keep moving it. For those of you who need a little break, bring your legs up. Just go back and forth. Those of you who want to get low with it, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Good. Okay, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good job, everybody. All right, so that's the lower body portion of our circuit. Now we're gonna move to upper body. So as you can imagine, when you're surfing, you're doing a lot of paddling. You're maneuvering, you're getting yourself into the right position to catch the wave. That takes a lot of upper body work to be able to do that. And so you'll see a lot of professional surfers doing a lot of shoulder work, okay, a lot of back work. And so that's some of the things we're gonna do here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 45 seconds of shoulder pressing, right? And then we're gonna do lateral raises for 45 seconds, okay? Working our shoulders. All right, you ready? Go ahead and grab your weights. Good. And ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Good, now of course your adjustment is going to be how much weight you put in your hands. So if you want it more difficult, grab some bigger jugs. Nice. Woo! Sarah, you're doing great back there. What a trooper. Love that shirt. Good. Woo! Keep pushing, keep pushing. Arms should be starting to burn. Those shoulders should be on fire. Yep. Keep going. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. Now we're going to do lateral raises. This is where you're going to come straight out. Again, if this was very difficult like this, maybe drop the weight a little bit to a little bit smaller can. You ready? Okay, here we go.
Or you can do the 90-degree angle.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just like that. 3, 2, 1, go. I'll do that alteration that Sarah mentioned. This is where you're just going to keep that can. See how the angle is? Good. Very nice. Keep going, keep going. All right. 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Almost there. Keep moving, keep moving. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. You did great. Okay, so now for the next bit of exercises, we're going to be down on the floor because we are going to be working on some chest movements. So Sarah's going to flip over on her back. She's going to grab her jars of peanut butter. okay? And what she's gonna do is she's gonna bring her arms not really high. They need to be tucked in a little bit. There you go. And she's gonna press straight up over her head, coming down, together. All right, this is a nice chest exercise. Now again, when we're surfing, we're doing a lot of paddling, and then when we're in a wave, we wanna pop up on the board, and popping up is a push-up. So we need to practice this push-up or this chest movement, and doing this exercise is a great way to do that. As you can imagine, push-ups are also very good. Okay, here we go. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, go. So you're gonna wanna make sure that your elbows don't flare out, okay? Because elbows flaring out is bad for your shoulders. So Sarah should tuck her elbows in just a little bit right there. Good. That will save you some pain later on in life. Okay? Now, hopefully all of our older group will be able to get down on the floor and be able to do this. Okay? Good, good, good. All right, we got 15 more seconds. What we're gonna do on the next exercise is that instead of doing 2 arms at once, we're gonna press with just 1 arm, with the focus on just 1 arm, and we're gonna come across our body, okay? Full extension across that pectoral muscle, okay? And relax, Sarah. Drop one of those weights. All right, and now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna use 1 arm, pressing all the way across over to right above your opposite shoulder. Ready, and go. Good. Now, if you're not able to get down on the floor, you can do this upright like I'm doing right now. Good. We're gonna go for 45 seconds with 1 arm, and then we're gonna go for 45 seconds with the other arm. Good, coming across. Very nice. Good job, Sarah. Good. Here we go, 15 more seconds. Keep pressing, keep pressing. Yes, the other area other than your chest that this is working is that front delt. That front part of your shoulder is also active. You can actually feel that muscle contracting if you put your hands right on that shoulder. And relax, Sarah. Now going to the other hand. Ready? And go. Good. Oh yeah, beautiful day. It's not as nice out today as it was yesterday.
Maybe the day they see this.
True. Yeah, actually that's true, because tomorrow it's supposed to be all sun, and that's when you'll actually see these videos, or this one. So we should be good to say it's a beautiful day. Good. Let me come check out how you guys are doing. Let's see. Yep, yep. Good job, good job. Just making sure you're coming across that shoulder, coming across that opposite side of the shoulder. That gives us a full contraction across our chest, okay? 5 more seconds. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work, good work. I see you out there. Good job. All right, so now what's gonna happen is that we're gonna flip over onto our stomach, and now we're gonna practice Superman, which is where we're gonna come out. Let me show you real quick. We're gonna do a little bit of an alteration. We're gonna be down on our stomach, and what we're gonna do, we're spread out completely, and we're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg. Up, 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 up. Now, for those of you that are not able to do that, because it does put a bit of pressure on the lower back, just do the upper part of your body, okay? So Sarah's gonna come down. Go ahead, Sarah. Here we go, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. What this is doing is this is working her lower back here, okay? Her lower lumbar area, and of course her glute area in her tush and her shoulders, all right? And of course, if you're surfing and you're paddling, you're gonna have to sit upright like this a lot just to be able to keep your head up and looking across the water. And so a Superman is a very nice exercise to be able to help you strengthen the areas that are going to help support you in that position. Okay? Now, she's got about 5 more seconds, and then she's going to come up on her arms and her knees. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Sarah's going to pop up. Now she's going to go to a bird dog position. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. For to do this, or maybe the coordination is a little bit tough, just go ahead and do your arm coming out, and then push your leg out. Your opposite arm coming out, and then the opposite leg coming out. Arm, leg, arm, leg. That can be an alteration for you to help you work out. Now again, like the Superman, she's getting here, contraction in her lower body, her glute area, hamstrings, again shoulders, are all being activated in this movement. It takes coordination, so it's great mind-body connection, which as we get older in our years, we need more and more of that. Ready, and relax. Good job. Okay, now Sarah's gonna flip over on her back. Everybody should be able to do this exercise. It's gonna be a straight up crunch. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna have her feet flat on the floor, hands behind her head supporting her neck, and she's gonna come up, crunching her upper abdominal area. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Good. Now you always need, no matter what sport you're in, whether it's surfing or it's basketball or football, core is always going to be a very important muscle group for you to be able to help support your upper body and your lower body. It's that connection, and the core is not just your abs, it's also your lower back. And so that whole area, your obliques on the side, everything there is your core. And so you, of course, want to strengthen those so that you can make sure that all the movements that you do, especially if it's major compound movements like squats, bench press, deadlifts, clean and press, you want to make sure your core is nice and strong so that you can do those movements effectively. Okay, Sarah, go ahead and relax. The next exercise you're going to do is leg lifts. This is going to hit the lower part of your abdominal area. Good. We can do alternating one leg, or you can do them all at the same time. All right, ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, for those of you that may have existing back issues, you can always put your hands underneath in your back area right here to help support that area, okay? So that's one thing you can do as a little trick. If that's not an issue, then you can just lay your hands flat on the floor like Sarah's doing. Okay, we're 25 seconds in. Good. About 15 seconds left. Very nice, Sarah. Good. Sarah has a very strong core, but she's been working at it for a very long time. So, good for you, Sarah. In 3, 2, 1, go ahead and relax. Grab a drink of water. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come into our very last mini circuit where we're going to try to bring our heart rate up, and we're going to have us ready for our next round where we'll go back into our surfing squats, our low froggers, and so forth, the exercises that we did earlier. And so what we're going to do in this mini circuit, this is just intended for us to bring up our heart rate, is we're going to do some high knees like what Sarah's demonstrating right here. You see how her knees are coming up high? That's what we want, okay? After the high knees, that's 30 seconds of the high knees, jeez. Then what she's gonna do is some butt kickers. I'm gonna be careful here. Yeah, so there she's gonna be bringing her feet up like she's kicking her own backside. That's gonna go for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna do our froggers, coming down and up. 30 seconds, okay? All right, we ready? Here we go, high knees. 3, 2, 1, go. Now for all of you that are looking for alterations, you know it from our last videos. Just adjust how high your knees are going and just slow down the pace. That's all you have to do to adjust this, okay? For all of you that are ready to push it, go ahead, turn it on. Here we go. Woo! We're coming into our butt kickers coming up next. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Butt kickers, that just means your knees are not coming up. Your heels are coming up to your backside. Good job, Sarah. Nice. Remember, Frogger is coming up next. This is the last set of exercises we're going to do. And then we're going to let you do the next round. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3. Into the Froggers and go. Good. You see the alteration? You see she's coming off the floor completely. If you want to add some. Good. Woo! Woo, I love this workout. Yeah. No reason to not have fun with this. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Good job, honey. You're awesome. Okay. All right, so if you are done there, then go ahead and do your stretches. Make sure, go through the same stretches that we did earlier. You can rewind it to see those stretches. Make sure you drink lots of water. Do some stretches later on today. That will just help with your recovery. Make sure you eat healthy. Don't gorge out like we hear so many people doing while they're stuck at home, grazing in the kitchen. So take care of yourself. That'll help relieve the stress. Hopefully you learned a little bit about some of my favorite things to do in life, namely here surfing. We'll come back day after tomorrow with a whole nother workout. So for those of you that are continuing, do it, hit it hard. For everybody else, we'll see you day after tomorrow. Bye-bye.